Gotta do the dash cam. All right, we are going on a delivery, and it's kind of far out there. That's why the girls aren't doing it on the motorcycle. Wait. I don't want to hit the motorcycle behind me. Wait. Try. A little bit more. Okay, I can make that now. So there's some really nice scenery on the way out to this delivery. It's out past some elephants and stuff. That way, right? Yeah, we gotta go over the bridge. So yeah, it's pretty far from the shop, like 8 kilometers. So number one, instead of our normal 30 baht, which is like $1, we are charging 50 baht, almost $2 delivery fee, which is crazy in Pai, but you'll see. That's a great white Buddha way up the hill there, by the way. You'll see that this is pretty far. It's a drive. So number one, we're going in the Suzuki, and number two, we're not, like I said, having one of the ladies who works on the shop go on the shop motorcycle, because this is a haul. This is out there, but I've already made this run, and it's really pretty scenery once you get out of town here, which we're still in town. Usually we go up the other way towards Walking Street, 1 block up from the restaurant. So I wanted to video this part of Pai, which is the other way from the shop, making a left out of the shop parking lot, as opposed to going up the Walking Street to the right. Alright, so this first crossroads, we're going to take a right, go up the mountain. There's 2 or 3 just like that too. So my friend Lorenzo is selling his property called Shangrila and or Detox Pai for 6 million baht. So 1 million baht is like 30 grand. So 180,000 or thereabout for 4 rai of land, and a rai is 0.4 of an acre. Here's another left turn, but we're staying straight. And of course, that's once again, as you notice from my other driving videos, we're on the quote wrong side of the road. So something you got to get used to, or just don't drive here. Chai, what she said. This is the point where my girlfriend says, "Slow, darling, slow," because I'm going too fast for her on the hills. Chai. Chai is yes, and cha means slow. So here's another left turn. In fact, that's the turn for Shangrila right there. Detox Pai in Shangrila. That's where you turn right there, that left. People out for a Sunday walk. Get around them real quick so I don't nail that lady on our motorcycle. And we're gonna make a left up here. So we stayed right, and then up here the road splits again, and instead of basically staying straight or right, this is where we're gonna hang left, 120 meters. Here we go. Oh, and up a hill, poor little Suzuki Go. Go. I have yet to look up the size of the motor of the Suzuki, but it is woefully underpowered. I would guess like a 1.2 liter or something pathetic like that. I mean, it's got to have like a motorcycle engine in it, like a 3-cylinder or something. It's a Suzuki Celero, Celero. The Swift, the Suzuki Swift, which we have in the States, is even bigger than this one. It's smaller than the Swift, so it's a tiny little friggin' car. Although it is a 4-door, but it's just, the engine's tiny, it's very underpowered. Great gas mileage, but woefully underpowered, especially for the hills. does not like hills. So this is kind of the scenic part I wanted y'all to see. Just this is still Pai, but it's definitely different from the downtown area that we're staying in above the restaurant. Really nice, pretty scenery. I mean, it's 6:22 p.m., 1822 local time. So it's a little bit dark, but you guys can still light enough to see. Motorcycle parked on the side of the road, and oh, here we go. This is similar to the road from Chiang Mai to Pai, where you're twisting and turning and going uphill at the same time. Little Suzuki like chugging. Really nice, pretty scenery. You know, we're not that far from town. We're 4 kilometers out of town, about halfway to the delivery, and you just see it just gets really pretty and scenic, and woods out here, really quiet, relaxed. If I were to stay in Pai, I would probably find a piece of land out here and build a house, because it's really pretty, really scenic out there. I mean, that's just Chai. They're foraging. Sorry, they're picking some fruit or something from the trees, picking something from the bushes. Those guys, but yeah, there's some trees right here, which gives you a little blockage from the road. Is cool, but past it, you can see there's some nice open land and some really pretty views and hills and mountains. There's nobody behind us, where when you're in town, there's always somebody behind you, whether they're on a motorcycle or in a car. There's always somebody behind you. Yeah, see the mountains in the distance there. Just gorgeous, just really pretty. So, like I said, if I was going to stay, which the jury's out on that, the plan right now is to go to Chiang Mai and get the barbecue place started, and stay there, for at least a year. But you never know. So a big old truck, which is not unusual for Thai roads, and bicycles, but that's the only traffic we've seen the whole way here. So interesting. Yeah, they're delivering something to that. They're building something there. You see the big cylinders are water towers to collect water, either to irrigate or to provide water for the house. Got a couple people bicycling up here, walking. Definitely a more remote section of Pai. So we got about another 3.5 clicks, and then we're going to make a sharp left turn. And then we should, I think the place is right there. We're going to a hostel called Valhalla. Hostel/bar. Chai! Oh, somebody thinks it's funny. Somebody thinks it's funny. Chai! Somebody giggling over there. Oi, 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 oi. Alright, 3 more kilometers. Yeah, I just wanted you guys to see a different side of Pai. I loved the drive when I came out here last time, and like I said, it actually inspired me to think about getting a piece of land out here, because it's just quiet. No dogs, no 7-Elevens, just the mountains, just really pretty. This part of Pai, I think, is why a lot of people move to Pai. But then, for whatever reason, they wind up in town or closer to town. Because when I see ads for rental houses, which are like anywhere from 4,000 baht. Actually, a lady told me the other day she could get a room, not a whole house, but a room for 2,500 baht a month, which is nothing. I mean, 60 baht a day, that's $2 a day to stay in a room. But houses you can get for like 10 to 15,000 baht. So that's still pretty cheap for a whole house, for a rental. And a lot of people here want to rent houses as opposed to the guest house. The guest house is more for tourists and the people who are staying here for a couple of months, or families want a house. Especially the kitchen. You know, I've been trying to rent out the guest house long term because of Corona, and the question that is the disqualifier is, do you have a kitchen? Yeah, we do, but it's in the restaurant, not in the room. And when I asked about adding a little kitchenette to at least some of the rooms, I was told by the landlord, no, you know, fire hazard, not cool. You can't have a stove or burner or anything like that in the rooms. We have a coffee pot, refrigerator, but that's it. So, boo-hoo. Well, if I make another investment in Pai, it will be a single-family house I can rent out. Because, like I said, that's where the demand is. That's the market up here that I see right now, where foreigners can't come in. They did open it up yesterday. Announced yesterday that international flights will resume to Thailand July 1st. So basically, we just gotta suck it up for another month. Look, doggies in the middle of the road. Bad doggies. Yeah, I'm looking at you. You're cute. Alright, another one more kilometer. Yeah, it just keeps falling. The phone won't stay straight. It is a pretty bumpy road, and the Suzuki's great on gas, but it lacks creature comforts. Going from a BMW 550i to a Suzuki Solero has been quite the change. 800 meters. So this seems like a little, oh, the elephants are there.
No.
Oh, not today. Yeah, that's where the elephants were. I wanted you all to see them. We saw 3 or 4 elephants last time we came up, and I didn't see any today. So, of course, today we got the video on, so there's no elephants. But that's where they were, some of them. And then there were some on the left-hand side, too, which I haven't seen. More water tanks up on the right. And that lady, the hot springs are up here, National Park. You see the mountain, big mountain up ahead. And that lady was just walking down the street, appeared to be actually shorter than my girlfriend, which I can't believe she's not the shortest person in Thailand at 4'9". Apparently she's not, because that lady was shorter. Alright, now we're getting 280 meters, we're getting real close. As you can see, as you can see, this is why we didn't ask Yui to take the motorcycle. It's too far. It's just way too far for a motorcycle from in town. This place is out there.
Slow, Daddy.
So low, darling. Pai, Hot Springs. Oi, look at that off to the left. Imagine coming here at night when it's dark. Yeah. And we did see a truck in the ditch on the road to Pai. When we came up this time, on the right-hand side, there was a truck in the ditch. So this is it. This is Valhalla. You can see the sign kind of buried in the weeds there. Valhalla. And the lady, Emil, her name is, should be right up here to get her food.